with Concrete Gardens Homestead, and look at this. I have tilled up a patch of our yard to plant some additional vegetables. We did not get a chance to build our 3 raised beds that I wanted to put here to go along with those. We just didn't have time. It's been a busy spring, and lots of baseball games and graduation, all kinds of stuff. It's just been going on. So we just did not have time to build those beds, and I thought, I am just going to till me up a patch of ground and plant veggies in the ground. So that's what I did. And hey, the good news is on the baseball, we won our Class 2 state championship for the state of Missouri. Benjamin was really excited about that. He was on the team as a senior, so last chance to do that for him, and he got it done. And gosh, I found out they're getting free championship rings. I didn't even know that, so how exciting. But anyway, congratulations, Ash Grove Pirates. James and I went to school there. Half of my family has gone to school there, so it's a huge deal for our town, and we're just really excited about that. But anyway, I tilled this ground up. I started in early May, and let me tell y'all something. Now, I've already told you, I'm 56. I'm going to be 57 this year. I am no spring chicken. And if you can pay somebody to till up your ground, if you're going to till, do it. All right, I'm just telling you. Just do it. Because, well, I've still got tiller leg, to be honest with you. And I was dragging this one leg all through the state playoffs and everything, to the stadium and everything. But it's starting to get better, finally. But it took me 10 times of going over this to get this to look like this. And I've still got some low areas. So I get my trusty rake out and I rake to the low areas, trying to build it up. I actually tilled it 8 times to begin with, just to get all the grass out of it. And I would crisscross. I'd go one way one time, and then I'd go this way the other time, the next time. And I did that 8 times, and not in one day. Sometimes I did 2 times in one day, but this took a while. I started in early May, and then we had graduation, and then we had about a week's worth of rain where I couldn't do anything for a whole week. It about killed me because the ground was just way too muddy for the tiller. And finally got it tilled, and just last weekend, before the state championship games, I got a load of compost tilled into the ground, and then right after that, on the same night, this is how I got tiller leg. It was on a Sunday night right before the holiday. I tilled in 12 bags of cow manure from Lowe's. So I got all that tilled in, and I tilled the garden that night 4 times, which was more than I've ever done before, but I just wanted to get it done. And then we had 2 days in a row, 2 nights in a row of state championship games, and so then with my tiller leg, I just couldn't do any more anyway. So here we are. Now the next weekend passed, and I've got a lot done. I mean, I've raked all this, as you can see. We haven't had really any rain to speak of. And I'm putting down this woven fabric. I've never done this before. I've watched several YouTube videos about it. And I'm going to try it this year because I am just too old to be down on my hands and knees pulling weeds. And that's really what caused me to build the raised beds last year. Was the first year I gardened here. I gardened where the gentleman that owned the home gardened back there along the fence all the way down. And I just fought weeds and grass all year long. I mean, it looks perfect like this, and then within a week, you've got grass and weeds growing, and then within 2 weeks, they're almost a foot high. You just can't keep up with it. And in July, and when it's 100 degrees out, I don't need to be pulling weeds for 4 hours, trust me. So I'm gonna try this, and this is Sunbelt, like greenhouse fabric. It's woven. It's 3.5 mil thick, 3.5 mil thick, and it's supposed to be guaranteed for 5 years. So I'm gonna try it. It's a roll of 4 foot by 300 foot, 4 foot wide, 300 foot long, and I got it for like $80 or $89 on Amazon. It's called Sunbelt. So that's what I'm using, and I think a lot of people have had really good luck with this. There's more expensive type of landscaping fabric out there, garden fabric, but I wanted to give this a try, and if it lasts for 5 years, I'll be really happy with that. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this laid down. I've already got 3 strips over here. You overlap one, if you see this yellow line right here, you overlap the next one to that. And so anyway, this is 3 strips. I probably have 4, maybe 5 to do, so I really hope I have enough fabric. And then I'm gonna bring you back for when I start planting the rest of the tomatoes and everything. I do have 26 tomato plants that are doing really good back here in the raised bed. And but that's all that will fit. I've got bell peppers and cucumbers and all kinds of stuff in the raised beds. And so I've got to get another about 50 tomato plants planted here. I've got to plant my squash and okra and eggplant. All that's going in here. So that's why I got to get this done. I mean, we're in the first week of June. All this should have been probably in the ground a month ago, but we're just going to give it a whirl, see what happens. If it doesn't turn out, there's always fall. So that's my plan, and I'm going to bring you all along for it, all right? Thank you so much for watching my videos. We're going to get back on these at least 1 or 2 a week now. We got through the baseball season, and so here on out, I think we can keep up with everything. We got 1 graduated, and 1 is on summer break with no sports this year, so I think we can keep up now. So we're going to shoot for that 1 to 2 videos a week, and just keep you updated on what we're doing here and what we're growing and how things are going. We're going to do some canning videos and everything like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you all stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button. That helps us. And Concrete Gardens Homestead. All right, subscribe and help us out. Thank you.